Tony, compliments of the season to you. Happy New Year. Thanks so much for your time on the Punters Lounge.
Yeah, Happy New Year, Greg. Good morning to everyone.
Look, it's wonderful to see this horse turn up to Ellerslie today. The performance at Trentham and the first up run must have pleased you. Tell us how he's come through this as we have a look at his run in the Wakefield. The last 100 metres he showed us that he's a very, very smart horse.
Yeah, he just seems to be improving with each preparation and each run. Greg, he's a lovely looking colt. He's got a great temperament and he just seems to be getting better and better. His work at Ellerslie with the endless drama on the course proper was outstanding. And he's trained on very well through the week. So a very exciting prospect and looking forward to today.
Tony, he's obviously got a horse with a very good will to win, because Leith even said after that race, around about the 200 metre mark, he was almost at a flat spot, and then when he really asked him to stretch out, he wanted to savage the line. That's a very good sign.
Yeah, very much so. He's a very genuine, honest colt. Obviously, he's still learning his trade a bit as well. He possibly just got a little bit lost when he finally came out in clear air over the crossing there at Trentham, and just took him a while to balance up. But yeah, his last furlong was very good, and he won going away. So I think the step up to 1,200 metres today will really suit. There looks enough speed in the race. He should just be able to take a nice sitting behind the speed and leave it up to Leith when he can get him into the clear. But yeah, look, he's one of the more promising 2-year-olds I've had. He's definitely headed the right way, and hopefully we can continue on our winning way today. Obviously,
the main target is the Karaka Million. Safely through this, is this his final run in terms of that, or are you thinking there's another run possibly?
Look, we'll just get through today. Obviously, Brendan and Joe bought into the horse, and look, I'd love to see him win for them in the new year. We'll sit down after today's run and sort of map out a bit of a program through him for the rest of the summer and into the autumn. Obviously, if he continues to improve, and we think he's up to that class, there's a possibility he could head to Australia at some stage. So we'll just cement those plans once we've got today safely underway.
All right, well, he's got a beautiful draw, and Leith will give him every possible chance, I'm sure of that. Let's move on to Sherwood Forest, whose last start performance, of course, was in the Guineas at Riccarton, and a very good run it was. Preparation-wise, leading into the Auckland Guineas today, how happy are you?
Yeah, he's a very clean-winded horse and more a natural stayer. Probably, through the early stages of the 3-year-old season, the races are a little bit sharp for him. Probably even 1,600 metres is on the shorter side for him, but obviously he ran really well on the Guineas. He's drawn to get a lovely soft trip, probably 3 back the fence today. Look, he's a genuine each-way chance. Obviously, a couple of them are probably a little bit more forward and probably a bit sharper than him at the mile, but he'll be hitting the line strongly, and obviously he's on a derby path going forward. So as long as he's sort of running into the top 3 or 4, we're very happy going forward towards the Guineas races and then into the derby.
Yeah, well, he got beaten by a couple of smarties, Catalyst obviously, and Harlequ's already well and truly franked that form once again. Let's move on to the feature sprint of the day, which of course is the Railway with Sistema. You've got a couple of chances. Top of the book, Endless Drama's got a tricky draw of 14, 21s and $4.60. Good enough to place at Group 1 level, of course, in the Stradbroke. How happy are you with the horse post the second Australian campaign?
Look, couldn't be happier. We've got the old boy absolutely flying at the moment. He's very well. He's bounced through Perth in great order. Look, the barrier draws is his biggest issue. We're probably going to have to ride him in a similar fashion to what we did in the Kingston Smith Stakes in Brisbane. He'll go back and we'll ride him for luck. But if they go hard enough, he's going well enough, and he's obviously got the class on his side. He'll be hitting the long strongly late, and wouldn't surprise me if luck goes his way. He could definitely get up.
All right, he's got 58 kilos. Conversely, Carly's got 51.5. She's 17s and $4.20. Was this race always on the radar?
Yeah, it was. After the Guineas, we went through the program heading into the summer months, and there probably wasn't a lot around for her at this point in time. Obviously, we don't think she's going to get further than 1,600 metres, so sort of the Oaks is out of the question. So we decided to freshen her up and have a crack at the Railway. I mean, the Bounding beat a horse of mine called Waterford as a 3-year-old filly a few years back. So obviously, with that pulling the weights and a nice draw today, if she can get smothered up and behind a hot speed, she's a very talented filly, and wouldn't surprise me to see her go close.
Yeah, just watching her win the Barneswood at Ashburton, that was an outstanding run from a wide draw. Safely through this, Tony, is she Trentham bound as well?
Look, probably unlikely. We'll sit down again after today's run, possibly have a little bit of a freshen up. if she shows that she's up to sort of that Group 1 sprinting class here, we may even look at some of the nice 3-year-old sprinting, sprinter miling races in Sydney over the carnival. But we'll know a lot more after today's race, and then we can map out a plan going forward.
Of course, Carly, 21 and there, top of the market in the Telegraph, Bostonian. What can you tell us about him?
Yeah, he's been back in the stables for a few weeks now. He's coming up really well. He'll have his first serious gallop probably next week, and then we'll just make a plan whether we run in the Telegraph or whether we possibly wait and target maybe the NRM sprint and then into Sydney or Brisbane. So, look, the Telegraph's not a certainty as yet. We'll just see how he comes up over the next 2 to 3 weeks, and we'll confirm that probably in about a fortnight's time.
Tony, best of the day for your stable?
Oh, look, obviously you'd probably have to go with the 2-year-old, but you're not going to get Richard either money.
No, thanks for that. What about 2020? Have we not seen a runner from the Pike Barn that we need to keep an eye on?
Oh, look, they're all pretty well exposed at the moment. We're trialling a few at Cambridge on Monday, so that'll be interesting. But probably out of the maiden winners that we've had over the last couple of weeks, I think a filly called Brahma Sunset that won very well at Taupo. I think she's an extremely talented filly going forward. She'd definitely be one to follow. I think she'll go through the grades very quickly and probably end up definitely up at Stakes Company at some stage heading into the autumn.
Excellent. Thanks so much for that, Tony. All the very best today, and thanks again for your time on the Punters Lounge.
Thanks, Greg.